Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 28 of my Count Noctilus campaign, where we've got a lot of necrofexes. Like, a lot of necrofexes. I mean, there's, you know, one or two here. Or 18. Oh, is that not glorious? Is that not motherfucking glorious? It's so good. Right, so we've got a big army of Bretonians. I don't... Really? Okay, good. I don't... Right, so the problem is that obviously our necrofexes are not great in melee combat. They're not bad, but they're not great. And obviously it's difficult to get cannon shots through a wall. So we're going to have to melee most of this army, and I'm not sure if necrofexes can pull it through. If they can pull it, I just don't know if they can manage that. But you know, we're going to see if we can. We've got heals. We don't have much in the way of offensive magic, unfortunately. But I don't see it as being too much of a problem. We'll make a couple of entrances and then swagger on in. Not particularly difficult. Poor Paladin there, just right on the edge. That's not safe anymore, is it? That needs fencing off. Some tape put around that or something. So with the walls now down, or at least a couple of holes made, we will, well, just get stuck in basically, because why not? We're going to struggle to actually get any more shots off. I mean, I could sit out just outside the walls and then open fire, but it'll be fine. We'll just get stuck in. I mean, we've got a lot of necrofexes, so I fucking love this. This is great. And there's Thyrus and Charlie bringing up the rear. Let's just get stuck in. So we've got some abilities we can drop on top of the enemy infantry, which would be quite nice. They've got some questing knights. They're going to be quite nasty. They don't have much in the way of charge bonus, but they've got enough sort of melee attack and melee defense to cause a bit of a problem. But already we're making, you know, we're taking chunks out of the infantry. That's not going to be an issue. The knights are the problem. The infantry is just, well, just chaff. So far, so good. I mean, we're making some holes in the lines. There was some necrofexes are still just like hanging outside. That's fine. More and more coming inside. There we go. It's absolute chaos. More and more knights charging in. And the necrofex is just wading through the horde. I like the way they just like take a point blank shot. More and more knights charging in. We're just being surrounded. This is where like a wind of death would be really, really nice. We can drop some rocks though. That worked out quite nicely. Quite a few Bretonnian peasants crushed by rocks. That works. Got a bit of blob over here. And there's Thyrus and Charlie getting stuck in to help out. We're racking up the kills, but we are starting to take some damage. You can see there's a lot of dead Bretonians. Let's have a quick look at the casualties. So obviously we've got 19. And yeah, their numbers are dropping quite quickly. Maybe not quickly enough. If I can get some necrofexes out of melee combat, then we can start like shooting at the knights, and that's probably a better option. Got some Grail Knights getting thrown into the mix there. They're anti-large. Not armor piercing though. The necrofexes don't have a lot of armor, but they've got enough armor that it should should hold off the Ground Knights. It's a bit weird the Ground Knights don't have armor piercing. Like, maybe they thought it would be too powerful? I mean, how much armor piercing do they have? By 15. Yeah, that's not an awful lot. Like, I know they've got magical attacks, but still, armor piercing kind of would make sense on Ground Knights, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I don't know. It feels like Ground Knights are underpowered in comparison to, like, you really do need armor piercing. And Ground Knights are, well, the best units that the Bretonnians get. And they kind of fucking need them because their infantry is trash. Talking of infantry, all the Bretonnian infantry is dead, basically gone. That's it. Just knights to kill. Well, I say gone. There's still some spearmen holding on. There's still some squires. But effectively, you know, they're fucked. They've got... Most of them are dead. Splattered across the courtyard. Now we've got a Necrofex over here. He's in a little bit of trouble. He's taking a little bit of damage. He's surrounded by knights. Let's have a quick look at the casualty count. Yes, look at that. We've managed to kill over 1,000 of them. Some of these units starting to rout. This Necrofex Colossus is a little bit unhappy. He's having his ankles prodded by a horde of angry French people. I mean, I'd find that upsetting. I don't blame him. The enemy lord is dead. Gone. That's going to cause a bit of morale panic. And there we go. You can see a lot of these units now starting to run. I think the army is now breaking. And the unhappy Necrofex, actually, down to 22 health. Oh, he might get too sad and crumble. But no, it looks like he's okay. And we're going to drop a little heal on him. And there we go. He's now going to be all fine. Now, it says 186 out of 259. That's because the Necrofexes spawn units when they hit 50% health. That's why that says that. There we go. A nice easy win. Turns out Necrofex is pretty effective at melee. Is there anything a horde of angry, cannon-armed ships of the line can't do? The answer to that is no. Nope, they can pretty much do everything. It's pretty ace. And a banner of rage, so we can make our ships even more angry. Lovely stuff.
Bring me fire.
Let's occupy.
All guns on deck.
Let's occupy, just for funsies. I don't really know what... I don't know if I want to keep it, but, you know, we'll get the replenishments. That'll be fine. Tancred. What's he got? Trash. He's got trash. There's nothing there. It's not going to be particularly difficult to defeat. Noctilus has moved already, as has One Toes Adley. That's all good. I guess we can up the vampiric corruption here. It has dropped quite considerably. Getting some more movement would always be good. And Charlie Wake is gonna Wind of Death, because Wind of Death would have been fucking amazing in the last battle. Legitimately amazing. Okay, we have abandoned Ulthuan because fuck elves. Screw the lot of them. They can all die as far as I'm concerned. Yep, Tyrion is a nerd. Enjoy. Enjoy sitting in Tyrion is a nerd. Good. I should have taken the Shrine of Surian and called it something else, but you know how it is. Places to be, people to see, all that kind of good stuff. Oh, looks like chasing down Mazdamundi. Mazdamundi isn't that strong, but actually has managed to acquire a little empire down there and is causing Malekith some issues. But mind you, Treacherous Beat is still got a little empire and causing Malekith issues, and he's been causing Malekith issues since since I first found Malekith. Bloody useless. Like, what are you doing? You're just wandering around Norska with like with a bunch of dying lads. That's all you got. Bloody useless, the lot of you. So, I've been thinking about the next campaign, and I'm kind of erring towards maybe playing the Hunts Marshal. I'm sort of mulling that over. Oh, God. They're back. They're fucking back. Tancred, what are you going to do? You're going to run away. Okay, that's it. Fuck off. Now, there's still a whole bunch of vampiric corruption here, which is, I mean, fine.
I profit from your stupidity in coming here today.
Hello. You want a peace treaty? You know what? I will take your peace treaty because I might get another mission to declare war on you. Because I sound fucking horrendous today. And I've got a very tickly throat, so I will be editing out as much of my spluttering and coughing as I can possibly do. Trust me on that. Yeah, once again, Chaos fucked it. More campaign movement range, or sea legs. Sea legs. Dick the creepers back. The spell of necro. Okay, this is the banner we've got. Good. Spell of. Yeah, we've done that. Good.
Swashbuckler.
Okay, we want to go for Nagarond, which we can't do in a moment. Okay, 4 turns. 4 turns isn't that bad.
All set.
They probably can see Galleon's Graveyard being undefended at the moment, so that's probably why they're heading in this direction. But we can change that. Let's get the Power of Prescience. Trunk of Maps. Talisman Protection. I was hoping for some more campaign movement range, but never mind. Never mind. Can we catch up with you? We can. And you can't get away.
Have at them.
Hello. Okay. Yeah. Take the money, thanks. Blah, 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 blah. Fine, good, good, good. Right, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch these over because, to be honest, spreading vampiric corruption is not really having any fucking effect, is it? Oh, I lost those there because I traded. That's right, I remember. Right, we'll knock that down as well. Good. Right. 4 turns, and we can build one at Nagarond, and we can set up a pirate cove inside Malekith's home base.
Is it time?
Predominantly just to piss him off. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go with something that's going to make Necrofexes better. This one. Sure. I mean, none of our Necrofexes will be affected by that yet, but
The sea brings
I'm okay
death.
with that. And Roberts, good old Robbie, as we like to call him, is going to, I don't know, be hard to hit. I don't know. Fine, whatever. No, don't do that. Come
Yes,
here.
master.
Right, you come here, just in case. Lay a little ambush. If they decide to land, hopefully we can pick them off.
Admiral.
I don't think you are in. No, you're not in range of anyone. Good, and we've obviously got lightning strike. Should we need it? So all good there. Don't need the growth. Don't need any of that. None of that. Lord recruitment. Meh. Income from raiding. Oh, I do need to do. I do need to do more raiding, don't I? Keep forgetting about the raiding. I will do the quest battle before I finish this campaign. That is a MonstersAbound promise. You can take that to the bank. They won't exchange it for anything, but you can definitely take it there.
Dead.
Yeah. Or yours. See if I give a shit. I do not. The only problem, of course, being that we're now going to be swamped with elves. They're going to rock up and cause all kinds of... The high elves are just going to... Well, on the other hand, they're now at war with Malekith as well, aren't they? So we might see the high elves splitting... Oh my god, is Hellpit still alive? Fuck me, Clan Mulder is still alive. Well, no, they must still be alive. Holy shit, I don't think I've ever seen them still alive this late on. Usually they get annihilated by Kislev, the Empire, basically everyone. Poor old Hellpit. They really are. Like, if you've played Clan Eshin, there is that sort of, like, contract with all the clans. Now, the problem is that Clan Mulder really have 2 units in the Skaven roster. They've got Rat Ogres, and they've got the Hellpit Abomination. Now, the Hellpit Abomination is trash. Rat Ogres are trash. Basically, it's... If you get any like contract where it's like, well, you can piss off Clan Mulder or any other clan, you're instantly like, well, Clan Mulder can just go and suck it, basically, because who gives a shit? right? I'm probably never going to use their units. No one cares. So you just basically just tend to piss off Clan Moulder because they're just an easy target to get rid of. Because Rat Ogres just aren't very effective. There are better units to take. They're not... Oh my god, how many fucking dwarves are there? They're not, like... They're not the worst units, but they're just better units that the Skaven have available to them. So it's kind of like, well, why would I bother taking Rat Ogres over, say, the whirly-gig thingies, which are the little bikey things, the grinders, them. Why would I take those rather... You wouldn't, right? You take them, because... The Rat Ogres just aren't very competitive, unfortunately. It's nice to have them. No, seriously, fuck them. Safari. Good. Good. That's what I wanted. Right. I could get more Mongols, but to be honest, I don't really need them. Let's just get... What's that? 200 a turn. That would be 400. Okay, let's build you... It's worth building a Picaroon's hideout there as well. Get us some money. I could go and start bopping. Right, I don't think any of you have got lightning strike yet, do you? No. And I don't think Thyrus has either. No. Right. Okay, which means we don't want to leave you. We do not want to leave you at sea because that would be bad times. There's a lot of dwarves in front of us. Let's go and bot Bretonnia just because fucking reasons. Fuck it, I'm just gonna water resolve this one and then take the replenishment. I'll take some map boy seaman. I have a lot of boy seamen. And if that comment doesn't get me put on a list, then nothing will. Blade shield, yes, let's do that. Ronnie Kelpclaw, you are going to come over here because I need to... It's sometimes difficult to actually see where you can see on the sea, if you see what I mean. Do you see what I mean? I think you see what I mean. Because basically it looks like you should be able to see here, but actually you can't see because the sea's hidden. See? Good. Right. Okay, so we're going to try and break through the dwarf sort of... It's like a blockade, isn't it? They're kind of blockading us. We need to break through and head for the coast. And once there, we need to cross the desert. We're at war with Cetra because I thought, fuck it, why not? I might regret that decision later. And then we need to make our way to Nagazishar. So it's going to be quite the adventure. So many thrills and spills are going to be had. At least 3 spills and probably no less than 1.5 spills. Or thrills, or whatever the other one was. So very exciting. Can't wait for that. Literally, I'm all a quiver. Very much so. Can't wait. Okay, well, interesting times. One, we've got a saucy bard, apparently. Quite why our zombies particularly enjoy a saucy bard, I can't tell you. But the other news is that the Wood Elves have fucked off everyone. And they've probably only declared war on one of these factions. I bet they just declared war on, like, the Border Princes. And the Border Princes are probably allied with fucking everyone. That would be my guess. Let's have a quick look at the dwarves, actually.
Do not sully my presence.
So, yes, they're allied with Kemri, the Court of Librus, Reichland, Karakadrin, Carone, Hockland, Marienburg, Aveland, Ostermark, Middenland, Ostland, Border Princes. Yeah, they've got a lot of... Basically, there's a huge sort of allied block. Sort of... Well, here. All this, basically. All this is just allied. And, yeah, I'm fucked, basically. I could probably win this campaign, but God, it would be a fucking grind. I don't think I can be bothered. Right, what have you got? A bunch of shit, that's what you've got. I'm going to fucking end you. Right, get in there. Hey, right, so you're not getting reinforcements. Nope, no reinforcements for you. Well, that was unfortunate. I mean... For them. Worked out quite nicely for me. It's a nice thing about the Queen Bess. You can just take out enemy artillery. Assuming it hits. That kind of clipped them. But, that should be fine. Does he? Well, he's going to get some.
As long as we outnumber them, we will hold.
Yeah, that'll do it. Right. That's one Hellstorm rocket battery silence. There's another one we need to deal with over there as well. But the Queen Beth's already targeting that. And to be honest, all it takes is a really good shot, and you can pretty much take out an entire artillery piece in one. That was not bad. But another shot like that should wipe them out. Is this going to do it? Here he comes, here he comes. Looking good, looking good. Looking good. Is that enough to break them? Yep, they're gone. Right, no more Hellstorm rocket battery. Good. Those things are a friggin' nightmare. So Necrofex Colossus is opening fire, skimming through the Free Company militia there and reducing them to jam, as is tradition. Queen Bess is making a quick getaway. I say quick. I mean, not that quick. But it's a big old gun. I mean, you know, it's always going to take a little while. We've got some Reichsguard trying to flank us, but we've got the Rotting Prometheans on the flank there, so that should be no problem. Yeah, this army, I mean, basically, the only problem I have with Empire armies is going to be the enemy, is going to be the artillery. As soon as most of the army is Jesus Christ, most of the army is going to be great swords and that kind of shenanigans. I mean, they don't have shields. There's the Sword of Cain coming out and reducing some people to jam. How many kills has he got? 88, bloody hell. And then we're going to charge. In fact, there's actually some units flanking us here, and I completely missed this. There's actually some bloody demigryphs. I did not notice this. They're just going to charge into the rear of the Rotting Prometheus. I do not give a shit. I did not even see these guys doing this. Over on this flank, the Reichsguard have been rebuffed by the Rotting Prometheans, as is tradition. And Count Noctilus just chasing off those units over there. And is this Reichsguard? They look dark. I guess it's because they're in the shade. I thought it was the Moors Guard. Is it Moors Guard? Them things. Anyway. Army losses taking effect, and the Rotting Prometheans breaking those units. We could chase them down, but to be honest, there's not really much need. Six? We lost six. Who wasn't fucking pulling their weight? That should have been 0.
You shall be doomed.
I'm not fucking impressed. Look, this Zombal unit there, they lost 6 Zombles. Fucking useless. Honest to God. Right, you're all dead. Get out of here. Shall we just kill them? Should we just kill them all? Shall we just? I feel like probably we should fight this, because if we don't, should I just auto-resolve? Fuck it, I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. That's fine. I could have fought it, but I'll replenish next turn anyway, so who cares? Suck a dick, Carl, basically. And, right, Blade Shield, sure. So, apparently the Dwarf blockade has ended when the Dwarves ran away. I'm not 100% sure what they're doing there, but whatever. Let's see if we can go and find them. There they are. What the fuck are they doing? They're just hanging around. Are they trying to be sneaky? Are they, like, hiding out? So we can't see. Or are they in trouble? Who are they at war with?
Do not sully my presence.
Puppets of Chaos, well that's fair enough. War Herd, okay. Wood Elves, fair enough. But they moved away before that happened. Clan Wars is fucked, to be honest. Looks like the Tomb Kings are kicking the shit out of poor Queek. Me? Right, well, I'm going to be honest. I don't think they're in any real trouble by the looks of it. I think they're probably fine. So I don't quite know what the doors are doing, but if we need to break through them, then break through them we shall.
Captain, report.
Yeah, Kevin. Just hang out here. Now, it does, like...
I not wait through
Stretch is laying siege to my chuffing Picaroon's hideout, which is a bit of a dick move, in my opinion, frankly. Could we not make friends, Stretch? Is there too much water under the bridge? I'm not that invested with being your friend, to be honest. I can take it or leave it. Right, well, it's a little confederation there. That's not really that important. Attack Caron Carr. Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, Caron Carr doesn't make much money. What I do... Right. How many turns before I can do this? 1 turn. As long as you don't get shanked. Do not get shanked, for the love of God. Right, where have all those fucking dwarves gone? Okay, well... Well, fine. Well... I mean, what? Hang on. Which? This one. Pieces of 8. Depth go with polearms. Trash. The Night Terrors. That might be quite nice to have, but I just don't know if I can be bothered to go and get them. Now, what I don't want to happen is for us to get jumped by, like, all the dwarves in the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a little escort. Thyrus is going to escort Noctilus, just in case. He should be fine, but just in case they try anything, we'll just keep an eye on him until he reaches land, and at that point we should be fine, I hope. Kevin, you got one more turn, don't get shanked. For the love of God, do not get shanked. Okay, we've got the quartermaster, so that's more raiding, should we need it. And I do need it, because if I do some raiding, I can get Noctilus's questy thing, which is what I want. Can we move further if we... I don't think we can move further. Okay, well, let's just skedaddle down here. Far away from the horrible dwarvesies. And we can also go and pop a little pirate cove in here. It's very nice. And we can get Picaroon's hideout, because that should be making some money. Yes, there we go. I don't really need the money, but fuck it. I mean, it's nice to have, right? It is nice to have... Oh, we got elves on the way. Oh, we're going to have so much shit. I mean, the thing is, if I lose Galleon's Graveyard, it's not the end of the world. I can... You know what? We're just going for Nagazishar. Do I send Thyrus with...
All bones on deck.
Do I send Thyrus with Nautilus? Is that something we're going to do? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Let's get the basic wooden hull, because at some point I probably want to get... well, do...
Count Noctilus reigns.
I could get a Vampire Fleet Captain. I kind of want a gunnery wipe, though. Especially for, you know, the army that has all the fucking Necrofexes in the entire world. Because that would be fun. Right, I need to do some raiding. We can do some raiding down here. I don't think I need a huge amount more. 3k. I mean, that's not too bad, is it? And then we can just teleport to the quest battle, assuming that's the last thing we need to do. I haven't actually checked. Never mind. We'll worry about that later. Kevin, you can... Sure, Aspect of Driven. I don't really know what we're going to do with you, but, you know, that's generally fine, I guess. I'll take that. Okay, we can reinforce the front line. Oh, well, obviously we're going to take gun line. Fill it with lead. Holy shit. Wait, what does that do? I didn't check. Gun line. Missile. Oh, for infantry units. Well, that's less useful because obviously, you know, my entire army is... Well, Noctilus does have some missile units, so there is that. Let's have barrels of rum. What we got? Another trunk of maps. Well, that's fucking trash, isn't it? There's always trunks of maps. I don't want a trunk of maps. You know what I want? I want a big pile of booty. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I really, really want. What is this? Necrofex? Necrofex. Right, okay, good. Let's get Purple Sun, because having some AoE ability would probably be a good idea. There's some dwarves hanging around, which we probably should try and kill if we can. They got some flame cannons, but that's not too much of a problem. The Iron Breakers are quite nasty. We've only got 2 Necrofexes in this army. That's a lack of Necrofexes, isn't it? Never mind. We'll do our best and take out these dwarves, so that you know, we'll send a message to the others, and the message is fuck off. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Count Noctilus Campaign.